Atlanta Falcons are taking aim at Michael Vick's pocketbook. The team is now reportedly seeking millions of dollars from the quarterback. This after the NFL announced it was suspending Vick for following a plea agreement for his role in a dogfighting ring. Let's bring in our legal panel. David Schwartz is a criminal defense attorney, and Remy Spencer is a former prosecutor. Thank you both for joining us. First of all, your reaction to the efforts by the Atlanta Falcons to get their money back from the signing bonus. Do they have a strong case with that? Remy.
Well, I do believe that the NFL is seeking to separate themselves right now from Michael Vick, and I think the Falcons are looking to get back some of the money that they've paid. Michael Vick made promises to the Falcons, and that was that he was going to play for this team. Clearly, he's not going to be playing anytime soon, if ever again.
Did plea deals, David, necessarily negate previous contract agreements like a signing bonus?
No, not necessarily. Let's get into the signing bonus. The signing bonus is a signing bonus. It's not contingent upon the performance of the contract. So the $22 million that the Atlanta Falcons paid to Vick in the very beginning of this contract is not contingent upon that performance, and therefore, from a defense standpoint, if I were Michael Vick's lawyers, I'd be arguing that he should keep the full $22 million.
Let's talk about the plea deal itself. I must say I was shocked that federal prosecutors would agree to have Michael Vick plead to something that was less than the other three defendants that they'd already reached plea deals with. Why would you agree to have Michael Vick say, oh, I was there when dogs were killed, but I myself didn't do the killing, when the other three co-defendants said that they were all involved in the killing of these dogs?
But, David, you have to look at the criminal culpability of each actor in a criminal case. So the criminal culpability of Vick is not the same criminal culpability of the other three. So the deal that was made in this case is appropriate. It happens every day. He's looking at a guideline range of anywhere from 12 to 18 months. The guidelines are advisory. They're not mandatory on the federal judge, and he's facing a maximum of 5 years under the statute.
But Remy, the judge does not have to stay within the guidelines, as David just said, right? The judge can decide on his own, hey, I think this guy should be in for longer, right?
Absolutely. Up until just a few years ago, these guidelines were mandatory. Now they're just that. They're guidelines. And this judge can sentence Michael Vick within his own discretion. And I believe this particular judge has his own dog. I think he's going to take into account all of the factors relevant when determining what kind of sentence and punishment to impose on Michael Vick.
And can he take into account, David, the fact that this guy was essentially a role model as an NFL football player, highly paid, with a very high visibility across the country? Can the judge take that into account?
Yeah, the judge is going to take into account all types of mitigating factors and aggravating factors when determining the sentence in this case. And if he believes the aggravating factors outweigh the mitigating factors, he really can go way beyond the guideline range towards the 5-year max. If you're Michael Vick's attorneys, you're trying to keep him within that 12-month guideline range. I think the strategy is to get him to 12 months and get him back into football as quickly as possible.
What about the fact that most of the money in this case was Michael Vick's? I mean, you had a lot of hangers-on here who were essentially enabling him to be involved in gambling and betting and dogfighting. Shouldn't that be a factor?
I believe so. I know Michael Vick has come out and said, or there have been statements made on his behalf, that he didn't gamble himself, but that he, in fact, bankrolled this operation, if you will, purchasing the property, purchasing the dogs, and allowing it to go on in his house. I think that the extent to which he was responsible and culpable for both the gambling and the dog fighting is why we see him accepting responsibility now. Although it may not be responsibility for everything that he's done, he's certainly getting the benefit of a good bargain right now.
Well, and watching the judge in this case is going to be fascinating to see what he does. But in any case, Remy Spencer, former prosecutor, and David Schwartz, criminal defense attorney, thank you both for coming in. We appreciate it.
Thank you.